Hello, I'm Simon Williams and I'm proud to be a trustee and spokesperson for Proventus. I became involved for two reasons. Firstly, I have a good friend who suffers with multiple sclerosis, and secondly, I like their grassroots philosophy of trying to ensure that those people who need help get it. I hope you'll find this presentation interesting.
There is nothing to help or cure at all. There are only treatments to treat the symptoms of MS, like spasms, bowel and bladder problems. But I've stopped taking all of them because of the side effects.
At this stage, well, anything, you clutch at anything. Money means nothing to you really unless you've got your health. So, you know, to actually find the money, you would do anything just to find the money.
I have no quality of life. This is the first time I've been out of the house since the week before Christmas, because I just get so tired I can't do anything. They have the bloody cheek to say, oh well, you know, you're still alive. This isn't living.
Having MS is basically a nightmare. Imagine yourself on the Titanic and you can't get out of that situation no matter how hard you try. When that iceberg basically hit me, I'm just permanently tired. I have daily falls. I do not go out. I have no social life. We're desperate people and we have the right to get treated also.
Nobody actually wants to, and when you actually get that label on, nobody is interested in you.
Because we have been left on our own completely for all this time, and it is like a living nightmare.
I support Proventus because it's looking at diverse treatments for neurological disorders such as MS, which I suffer from. They're looking at LDN, stem cell research, goat serum, and many different treatments.
My body's riddled with arthritis. It's been like that for 16 years. I'm on painkillers all the time, and I'd like to try Ames Pro because I've heard it's had miraculous results and I want some of those results for myself.
All of a sudden I could hold things, do things with my hands, and I could turn pages in a book. Oh, there was so many little things that all of a sudden was wakening up. It was just like a flower opening up after being dormant for so long. It was wonderful. And I just long to have it again.
I'm on massive amount of medication for it. Just to see if I can stop taking these to stop the pain would be wonderful. My life is ruled by pain and I'm fed up.
I can just about cope with the way I am now, but who knows what I'm going to be like in 2 or 3 years' time, and how Kathy's going to be in 2 or 3 years' time. Yeah. We want the best quality of life that we can get now. I think it's ridiculous that it's not yet available on the NHS, where so many other drugs for different conditions are, and cost even more than Ames Pro. I find it quite disgusting. Thank you.
It feels as if they're just being left, and others like him are just being left. And his lifespan that we were given was 6 to 12 months. So 3 years
is that going to be any good to him? He needs it now, this minute, so that he just gets a little bit of life at least, and maybe give him a lot longer.
When I was diagnosed, the social services have spent a lot of money in my house to adapt it. Hydraulic lift outside my house, it cost them £7,000, and then on top of that I've got the hoist as well, which is, I don't know, about £5,000 there, and then I've got my wheelchair, special shower wheelchair, which is £1,000. I mean, all in all, I think it must be over 20,000 here, and every day is another thing when they come and take care of me.
I think there has to be a long-term approach to people's decisions on this, because it might cost quite a bit in the short term in terms of the price per injection, but it's difficult to estimate how much it's going to save in the longer term. That patients who are enabled to keep moving and keep mobile are going to be able to care for themselves longer. They're not going to be in and out of hospital all the time. They're not going to be on all sorts of other drugs that may or not be helping them so much. Socially, it's going to be so much better for their families and carers and friends that they're able to lead a much more normal life. And I really don't think you can sort of put sums to that sort of outcome.